VIDAFY Wellness Call for Tuesday, December 17th. It is now straight up, roughly 7 p.m. Mountain Time. My name's Dave Webb, Chief Marketing Officer for VIDAFY Corporation. Glad to have you with us. Glad that you are joining from all over. We're looking at pointing at my other screen. People dialing in from California, people dialing in from down under. We've got great guests visiting from all over. It's the middle of the night, probably 2 or 3 a.m. for a lot of our European partners, but we hope that they know that they're invited to watch this replay. It will appear in the same VIDAFY Wellness or the VIDAFY Entrepreneur Community, which is in our Facebook group, but also we'll make it available on our YouTube channel. I'm going to go to the chat right now and put in VIDAFY Voice. Sorry, this is VIDAFY Voice. VIDAFYvideos.com. That's where you can go for all of these replays. So here we are, Dr. Fernandez, board certified. He's been rehearsed and practiced in medicine, studied at Stanford University, studied all over. You're wearing your actual surgical jacket. I mean, I know you've come in from services before, just fresh from delivering a baby one time, taking care of patients. But some of the greatest news about Dr. Fernandez, also, he has been on the board, the National Board of Health for his native Honduras. Again, he studied all over, most notably for us in the States anyway, Stanford Medical School, huge purveyor of great stuff. Also, one of the leading experts on stem cell, whether research or application. So he's got great experience, great background, but he also knows our industry of network marketing, of entrepreneur-based businesses, and how do we deal with natural supplements? How do we share that information? And so we're thrilled to hear from him tonight. Dr. Caesar, I'm going to let you give one little, I know I'm going to have to memorize it for next time, but tell us your background and your bona fides for how you came to study medicine and how you came to find VIDAFY.
Hello, Dave. Good night to you all. I'm very pleased to be here with all of you. And for all these lovely people from the US, from Europe, and even from Australia and New Zealand, I believe there's people still getting connected. And I'm very happy to be here. I've been around this nutritional area for the last 25 years. I've been a medical doctor for the last 32 years. Involved at the beginning in general medicine, surgery, emergency medicine, but somewhere in the in that line of life, I just twisted my interests, my life purpose, and what happens was that I at the beginning found that I was reaching the people not in the moment that I would like to. So I then twisted to clinical nutrition and stem cells research and stem cells banking treatment. And what happens was that I began to obtain better results. And then I found some few companies that invest, that are accountable, that companies that really want to bring to their people the best of the best. And this one that I found 1 year ago is the best one that I've seen, that I've been involved with for the last 25 years. We are in the next level of supplementation. Believe that. And that's what you have. We're going to have some slides to show to you to let me get started here, over here, to help you promote in a responsible way. Okay, that's going to be the first part, and then we're going to pick some frequently asked questions during this year at our email at Wellness Team. But what happens is that I need to tell you something that is very important. The following information is not intended to be substitute for a professional medical advice. It is only for informational, educational purposes based on preventive medicine. Okay? No commercial products are shown or suggested in this presentation. If you think you have any of the conditions shown in this presentation, we suggest that you consult a certified healthcare professional for the diagnosis and treatment of any health issue. Okay, let's get started. Raise your hand if we all want to help. I believe all of you that are here are those kind of people. We all want to support others. We all want to tell them how good we felt about after trying the nanocurcumin drops. And we wish we could all take the product. Okay, so this is because we know that our products really works. This is our product. A micellar nanocurcumin, very high absorption and bioavailability in them. It's a German technology, 3 international patents, and the most advanced in the world at this time. So let me go on here with these slides. Okay, we know that bio-MS nanocurcumin is an antioxidant, an anti-inflammatory, neuroprotective, cardioprotective, nephroprotective, it protects your kidney, hepatoprotective, protective of your liver, immunomodulatory, and etc., etc. And the thing is that we also know that some symbiotics are great for digestive health, for support of your skin health, supports your mental health, your metabolism, that help to clean and detoxify the liver, kidneys, and intestines, helps our immune activity, and also etc. But above all of this symbiotic formulation has also prebiotics fiber, probiotics, herbal detox formulation, and magnesium. We also know that the products have benefited many people, testimonials from different countries, from healthy people and from people with health conditions also, testimonials from boys, girls, adults, men, women, and elderly users, even testimonials from pet owners. But on the other hand, that's what I'm going to talk about right now, we have some regulations. Dietary supplements, according to the regulation of this industry, the federal government plays a role through the Food and Drug Administration of each country, which fulfill the function of protecting customers by guaranteeing the safety and effectiveness of products and their accurate marketing. The definition of a dietary supplement refers to a product that it is intended to supplement diet and that contains one or more of the following, like a vitamin, a mineral, a herb, a vegetable, an amino acid. And so this substance for personal consumption is intended to supplement the diet by increasing total dietary intake or concentrate, a metabolite, a component, extract, or any ingredient described before. Unfortunately, in the market, there are pure quality products that are fraud, as you may know, products that don't work, and companies that cheat people with the composition and the effectiveness of products with a marketing thing. So what happens is that we need to know the anatomy of a miracle product. Have you heard of some of them? That ones that cures all, cures cancer, cures diabetes, arthritis. If it has no scientific support most of the time, exaggerated or misleading advertising, its trade name makes explicit reference to some diseases or conditions. It highlights qualities like curing, treating a disease. It does not have health permits or regulations. That's the anatomy of a miracle product. Regulation, that is why there are regulatory institutions for our own protection and the users, and also the protection of other companies. For example, the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, is not authorized to approve dietary supplements for safety and effectiveness before they are marketed. The company marketing the products must notify the FDA before marketing it if it contains new ingredients not known by the FDA. The FDA acts as a regulatory institution for consumers protection and monitors that companies comply and regulations in labeling information, marketing, claims, etc. Note that no company may use FDA logo in its advertising and packaging. No one can do that. They also ask that this must be put in the label. These statements have not been able to evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. In Mexico, for example, we have COFEPRIS. It's like a federal commission for the protection against sanitary risks. Food supplements do not require sanitary the registration over there, but manufacturers and those responsible for their marketing in the country must submit a procedure called notice of operation 30 days before starting operations. Supplements require a prior sanitary import permit. To grant it, COFEPRIS reviews the labeling and the ingredients inside the product. To advertise a food supplement, regardless of the origin of manufacturer, you must have an advertising permit issued to by COFEPRIS, for just to name one of Mexico. In my country also, we have a sanitary regulation agency. And for example, in Colombia, we have one that is called INVIMA, which is a National Institute for Drug and Food Surveillance. So we all have all of these kind of sanitary regulators, but what we cannot be adding to food supplement advertising is mentioning, for example, as a dietary product or a product that serves to modify the proportions of the body. We are not allowed to present them as physical or mental state modifiers. Affirm that the product meets the nutritional requirements of the human being on its own. Attributing a nutritional value other than that contained in the bottle to claim that it provides the human like with extraordinary abilities. Okay, I've heard this before from some people. They told the user, no, you're not gonna have any diseases. You don't need to keep using the medications from your doctor. That's not right. Just not right. It's not responsible, is the word. Attributing to them properties that cannot be proven or that are useful in preventing, alleviating, treating, or curing a disease disorder or a physiological state. Induce eating habits that are harmful to health. Things like this are not allowed to be added as a food supplement advertised. Okay, so I'm just trying to give you some tips on all of this. For example, the FDA legend that I already told you, if we have NanoFi maintains cellular integrity, if a dietary supplement label includes such a claim, it must contain a disclaimer also stating that the FDA has not evaluated such a claim. In addition, the statement must specify that the product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease, as legally only a drug can make such claims. Okay, maybe you and I are not in line with this kind of thinking, but it's what it is. It's law. And we need to be regulated and we need to follow the law as it is. For example, in Mexico, COFEPRIS legend says the consumption of this product is the responsibility of the person who recommends it and the person who used it. And this product is not a medicine. Okay, that is mandatory. That is the law in Mexico. So you need to be entitled of understand that all of this that I'm telling to you is the law, and we need to be by the law as a company and as a distributor in this project. Okay, so what can we say? For example, NanoFi is a natural product, a dietary supplement. It is derived from turmeric root. It contains biomass, curcumin, and vitamin D3. It is a German research product. We could say it is built with micellar nanotechnology. It provides very high absorption and bioavailability, availability in blood. So what happens is we need to use the precise words just to not be against the regulations. You can, for example, you could say NanoFi. You can mix it with liquid of your choice. You can mix it with food. You can determine the number of drops to take. You can offer a few drops to a child. It is recommended 1 drop per year of fish, just to mention something. NanoFi is not a medicine, it's not a drug, and it is definitely not a miracle product, okay? So what can't we say that any of our products cure or heal a health condition or disease? We couldn't say that. I have a patient. You don't have a patient. Unless you are a healthcare professional, you don't have a patient. You have a friend, you have a user, you have a customer, but you can't say, I have a patient that has this problem. No, that is not correct also. Dosage, for example, we prefer to use a recommendation or recommended use. We just didn't we're not allowed to say dosage because this is not a drug. Okay. We can't say also you're going to stop taking your medications when taking NanoFi. Definitely not. NanoFi will protect you from a heart attack. You can't say that. It's going to help you with your cardiovascular system, but you can say it's going to protect you from a heart attack. Symbiofi will help you to prevent a colon cancer, or Curcumin Plus has anti-diabetic effect. No, it's going to support the sugar blood levels in your blood. Yes, but not it has anti-diabetic effect. It's not correct. Okay, I'm just trying to protect you from using the correct language and the correct approach when you talk about your product at this time. I'll give you some suggestions. For example, curcumin has been shown to be a good anti-inflammatory, have neuroprotective properties, act as a protector of the liver, yes, aid in control, sugar control, yes. Supports cellular mechanisms against cancer. Yes, that is correct. It supports your metabolism and this supports your weight. That is a correct way to say it. Okay? Are you following me? I hope so. And then what can we say also? NanoFi supports health. NanoFi modulates healthy processes. We could say NanoFi supports in the balance of sleep, energy, memory, concentration. That is correct. NanoFi is an antioxidant. NanoFi supports healthy inflammatory processes. NanoFi is an adjuvant in chronic pain. That is correct. Scarring and circulation aid. That is correct also. So there's a lot of phrases. There's a lot of sentences that we can use right now. Just you need to find some of them. For some examples, look at this advertise. Curcumin and athletes. A curcumin supplementation supports athletes' health by reducing inflammation and oxidative stress, muscle pain, and damage, thus facilitating recovery and muscle functioning. That is amazing. That is amazing. If you could have a screenshot on this, you could use this. Okay. For example, curcumin and Alzheimer. How can I speak about Alzheimer and doesn't having no problem with the regulation? This disease is related to chronic inflammation and oxidation of the central nervous system. Studies suggest that thanks to its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effect, the consumption of the curcumin improves the quality of brain tissue, thus supporting the progression of Alzheimer's disease. That is correct. So this is some advertisements that we suggest that you could be using at this time. For example, if you're going to talk to someone that has rheumatoid arthritis, curcumin and arthritis, curcumin can reduce the symptoms of arthritis, mainly those related to pain and inflammation. A clinical study showed that it blocks inflammatory cytokines and enzymes in both pathways of inflammation. That is correct also. You see, there's a lot of things you could say without saying it, but you need to use the proper words, the proper sentences, just to be entitled of saying them. Strengthen your immune system. Use curcumin and vitamin D3 with nanotechnology bioMS. Curcumin has been shown to be a powerful immunomodulator, activating the cells of the immune system. Amazing. Amazing. You see how much you can say without using those words that are not permitted. For example, this is an amazing example. For example, it is a natural anti-inflammatory. Yes. It improves health skin. Yes. It is a treatment for rheumatoid arthritis. No. No. It cures diseases from the heart. No. Protect your body from free radicals. Yes. Prevents Alzheimer. No, that is not the way to say it. Treats depression. No, we don't treat anything. We don't cure anything. Anti-cancer effect. No, that is not the way to say it. Eliminates osteoarthritis. No, we are not eliminating diseases. We're not curing diseases. It is a potent antioxidant. Yes. You can treat diabetes. No, we are not treating diabetes. We are giving the element in nanocurcumin to the body, to the cells, for they to physiologically work as it is supposed to do. Okay? Avoid the generation of ocular. No. So, do you understand what I'm trying to say? Just pick up the right words, the right sentences, that you are not, getting into the wall with the politics of regulations. Let me tell you another example like this one. Benefits of taking VIDAFY curcumin vitamin D3. It is a super anti-inflammatory. Yes. It is a potent antioxidant. Yes. It holds a bowel function healthy. Yes. Improves the cognitive activity. Yes. Cellular regenerator. Yes. It protects the liver. Yes. Look. It is bioavailable for more than 90% of curcumin is available. Yes. It maintains benefits in the organism for 24 hours. Yes. And 10 drops is the equivalent from around 14, 25 or so of tabs or caps of 500 milligrams that are in the market right now. Yes. You can prove all of this. So, did you got it? You got the message? You understand? For example, if you support yourself in personal health testimonials, that is amazing, because it's the experience of a person that is just talking about his own experience. So use the testimonials. It is the most powerful weapon that you're going to have in your hands to bring your business to the next level. Use social media. Yes, responsibly. Like I adore VIDAFY. It makes me feel great and very energetic, focused. Okay. Health professionals, for example, in USA and Canada, you can recommend recommend them. You cannot prescribe them. It's different. Recommend them, but not make a prescription of the product. If you are a naturopath, a therapist, or a chiropractor, you can prescribe and recommend as well. Okay, that is in the US. I'm not sure about Australia and Europe, but in the US, this is mandatory. It doesn't mean you are going to stop your medication. You and your treating doctor have the last decision. Okay, that is a responsible approach to a user, a client, a family member, that you are not leaving your medication. Talk to your doctor, your treating doctor, and it's a decision from both of you. Okay, that is the way to approach them. And my vitamin, minerals, and mineral supplements, protein, you can continue taking them also. Nanofy or Curcumin Plus does not supply the need of vitamins and minerals. Nanofy and Curcumin Plus provide vitamin D as nanotechnology, but are not a vitamin D supplement. For example, for a person that has very, very low vitamin D in the bloodstream, because he needs to use some prescribed vitamin D, so a special one, okay? Don't try to treat people with low levels of vitamin D with our product. We are a complement, okay? But we are not pretending to treat. That's what I need you to put in your head, okay? You can send all of that. This was the first part of how to promote in a responsible way. And you also could send some of the questions that you have to wellness team that VIDAFY.co, not com, co. So you can send us all of your doubts and questions that you have. I am going to talk about some of them right now, not all of them. But frequently asked questions came from all around the world, from US, from Canada, from South America, from Central America, Mexico, from Europe, from Australia. We have a question from all around the world. So some of them, for example, people ask like, why bioMS technology? It's not better to use black pepper and that's it? Yeah. How could you answer this? Disadvantages of black pepper: liver metabolism. Black pepper may inhibit certain liver enzymes, which may affect the metabolism of their medications and compounds. Did you know that? This can lead to unwanted and potentially dangerous drug interactions. Black pepper also provides only a short half-life. That's another thing that you could use. Combining curcumin with black pepper can increase bioavailability, but the half-time of curcumin in the body is still relatively short, between 1 and 3 hours. Another thing you could say is gastrointestinal irritation. Piperine, which is black pepper, can irritate the lining of the gastrointestinal tract in some people. A lot of them, by the way, causing symptoms such as heartburn, abdominal pain, or stomach upset. Another thing you could say is a drug interaction. Piperine can affect the absorption and metabolism of several medications prescribed by your doctor, including blood thinners, antiepileptics, and others, which can alter their levels in the body and their effectiveness. Imagine that. Most of the people just didn't know this. Does not cross the blood-brain barrier. Black pepper does not provide the ability to curcumin to cross the BBB, the blood-brain barrier. That's one of the amazing things we have with nanotechnology, nanomicellar technology, with our curcumin. We penetrate, we cross the blood-brain barrier, we get into the eye, we get into your knees, the articulations. So what happens is that this curcumin with black pepper has limited use in people. For example, the ones with a sensitivity or allergy to black pepper, some people may be even sensitive or allergic to it. So, for example, if you use piperine to increase the absorption, you're gonna slightly have some increase than native curcumin in the bioavailability. But read what this study says. Look, read over here. If we administrate piperine and curcumin, increase the serum concentration of curcumin by 154%. We raise it 18,000%, okay, with our nanocurcumin. But 154% for a short period of time of 1 or 2 hours post-drug. The study shows that this is not a solution. It's not a solution. It's better than native curcumin, but it's not the solution to obtain all of the elements that you are waiting for the curcumin to perform. Also, better absorption that curcumin, it's not totally true, because as you could see, you could raise it, but 1 hour from the moment that you put in your digestive system the curcumin, 1 hour after, as you could see in this chart, you could see 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, 2.5, and 3 hours later, it's gone. So you are needing to keep every 3 hours, every 3 hours, every 3 hours taking curcumin with black pepper, and that's not healthy at all. Okay, so what else? Another question, a frequently asked question this year. I have kidney stones. Will I be able to consume VIDAFY or curcumin? My doctor or my family or my friend told me that curcuma or turmeric or curcumin can cause me kidney stones. Of course, you can consume our product. Remember that both VIDAFY and Curcumin Plus are products whose main ingredient is curcumin, not curcuma, not turmeric. It's curcumin, okay? It's just the main part of turmeric, the one that has to do with your health issues. It's that curcuma has more than 100 components, but curcumin is only one of them. The 3% of the turmeric is curcumin. The other 97% is a lot of components like oxalates that when you use curcuma, for example, or turmeric, they could cause you kidney stones, for example. It does not contain oxalates. Oxalates are not part of curcumin. I've heard that I shouldn't consume turmeric if I have gallbladder problems. Quite the opposite. Turmeric and curcumin stimulates the gallbladder to produce bile and help the gallbladder to empty. For gallbladder health, turmeric or curcumin can stimulate the formation of bile to facilitate gallbladder emptying. Incorporating curcumin into your diet can also reduce gallbladder inflammation and pain. But you need to understand also that, however, if there is biliary obstruction, if you have these stones in your cholecus, for example, that is a condition that needs to be seen by a specialist, by a medical doctor, because you maybe need a surgery or a procedure to get them out of there. Okay, why the nutritional supplement label says it's not recommended for use in pregnancy? That's another frequently asked question. The first things to note is that turmeric can be consumed during pregnancy. It can be used. What's more, the sea spice has a series of benefits for pregnant women. Among them, we can highlight that they modulate the inflammatory processes and control oxidative stress. But why it is not recommended? Taking large amounts of curcumin during pregnancy in the first trimester, for example, can alter the levels of hormones, estrogen especially in the body, which can cause uterine contractions. You don't want that. Health authorities recommended not to take supplements or medication during pregnancy without the authorization of the treating doctor, especially during the first trimester. Nothing. You just can't use anything. The law requires this phrase to be placed on a food supplement, okay, not to be used in pregnant women or breastfeeding women. A lot of time it is not because it is going to be a danger for them. It's just a precaution, okay? And in women that is not pregnant, investigation says that amounts of curcumin can benefit the reproductive female in several ways. A study says also that polycystic ovaries can be in favor of using all this, as you can read it in the Journal of Reproduction in 2016. Prevention of preeclampsia, which is very common in pregnant women. Excessive inflammation can lead to adverse pregnancy outcomes, such as restrictive fetal growth and preeclampsia. According to a 2017 study, curcumin can inhibit inflammation, and this can lead to reduced systolic blood pressure, reduced proteinuria, which is protein in the urinary system, and increasing the numbers of live birth, fetal weight gain, and placental weight gain. Can I take curcumin plus if I am suffer hypertension? People are aware that we have ginger in curcumin plus. Okay, in addition to curcumin and D3, we have ginger. Biomass curcumin does not affect blood pressure. Ginger extract does not affect blood pressure. Neither vitamin C nor vitamin D affects blood pressure. What happens is that consuming biomass curcumin, it does not really favor the hypertensive person at all. Of course, it supports the hypertensive person. It has an antioxidant and an anti-inflammatory effect at the level of the arteries, where the oxidation of bad cholesterol, LDL, takes place. The atherosclerosis. So that is why it is cardioprotective. Indirect effect on blood pressure you could expect, but you can't say that it's for hypertension, for example. We are not pretending to treat a hypertension person. Do you understand the meaning of this? The causes of hypertension are atherosclerosis, oxidation of bad cholesterol, and all of this. We are helping, supporting all of this, and indirectly, the effect on blood pressure, it's benefit. It's good for you, okay? Remember, our product is 24 hours bioavailable with presence in blood, okay? 24 hours, just 10 drops, and you have a protection of 24 hours in your blood. I have gastritis, and I will take the product. Help me. Will the product help me? How do I take it? Of course, it can help you. Curcumin is a powerful anti-inflammatory. Gastritis is an inflammatory process. It is recommended not to take it in an empty stomach. It's the first recommendation I make. Take it after your lunch or after your dinner or so. Consume the product with meals. The curcumin plus product can support you even more if you have gastritis, because it contains ginger. When you combine it with curcumin, it is amazing for gastrointestinal tract. Okay. Preventive, in conclusion, curcumin can be used as a beneficial supplement to enhance the protective effect of gastric mucosa and chronic inflammation and prevent cancerous changes in patients with chronic gastritis associated with Helicobacter pylori, as you could read over there in the bibliography. Okay. The product may stain teeth. No. When you take it, you can observe a certain yellow coloration in your teeth, and more if you consume it pure and directly in your mouth. Biomass curcumin does not stain teeth, being soluble in liquid media, saliva, for example. It will dissolve slowly, and the color will completely disappear in a few minutes. A note, it could stain dental devices, orthostatic and things like the ones that the dentist uses. If you have dental devices, you need to ask your dentist, okay? And the last one, but not the least one, polysorbate 80 in our products. Have you had that question before? Polysorbate 80 acts as a surfactant, helping to solubilize curcumin in aqueous solutions. This is crucial for oral administration and to ensure that curcumin is properly absorbed in the digestive tract. It helps the mucus around curcumin particles. This improves intestinal absorption. It can help to stabilize the compound, protecting it from degradation by environmental factors such as stomach pH or digestive enzymes from the liver. This ensures that a greater amount of active curcumin reaches the bloodstream. This is the explanation why polysorbate 80 is in our products. Okay, now, polysorbate 80 in our products, the combination of nanocurcumin with polysorbate can significantly increase bioavailability, as I've been saying to you, by improving the absorption of the curcumin. But food grade polysorbate in our products, it is below the minimum recommended concentration considered as safe. Food polysorbate is almost completely degraded at the intestinal level and is eliminated through the feces. And we also have this legal document, official regulatory approval. Polysorbate 80 has been approved by food regulatory agencies such as US FDA and the European Food Safety Authority, EFSA, for use in food. It is classified as a food emulsifier and a stabilizer. Okay, so we are holding your back. You have all the information. Don't be afraid when someone started to say, oh, I read this and that about polysorbate 80 and this and that article. No, that is all the way out of our product. Okay, so don't be afraid of telling them about the polysorbate 80. And what about the polysorbate 80 that we ingest? Polysorbate is 100% hydrolyzed with the digestive tract by the pancreatic enzyme lipase, and it is eliminated in feces, 100%. The free fatty acids from this hydrolysis, okay, what happens is you put it out of your body, just like any other fatty acid. Is VIDAFY certified to be free of microorganisms? We have the certification right over there. Is VIDAFY, does it have certification that it does not contain heavy metals? We have the certification over there. Lead, mercury, cadmium, arsenic. We have everything. Okay, we don't have it. The lab that is the officially holder of the patented product, that are the ones that have the certifications of good manufacturing processes and all of that, they have all of this. We've seen them. And last, there are more curcumins available with nanotechnology to improve the absorption and bioavailability on the market? Yes, several strategies have been developed to overcome this pure bioavailability, and mesyl cyclodextrin phospholipids in liposomes, phytosomes with glycerin, and a lot of types. And are there comparative studies? I asked these questions when I was just at the beginning of as part of the medical board, and Dr. Gavet, which is the director of the medical board, he showed me this. He showed me this. If you get closer and see where measles are, measles in first place, by far, with from cyclodextrin, phytosomes, from turmeric oils, from liposomes, from native extract of curcumin. So we are very, very far away from them. So this was published by Food Research Molecular Nutrition in 2021. So we have an increased amount in plasma, better bioavailability than any of the other formulations that are in the market. Okay, so you need to be, empowered that you have the best of the best. You have something unique. We all need this. All that crowd that you see over there needs, which is the mankind. Okay, all of us humans are inflamed, oxidated, are deteriorating fast, are losing quality of life. We have a life expectancy up to 80, 90 years? Yes, maybe. But quality of life is not following all of those years that science are providing to you. We are going to provide that kind of quality that all of humankind is missing, okay, with our products. The technology that changed the history of curcumin is here, is now, and we have it in our hands. We have this type of products, and we need to understand that is a responsibility for us to reach all of those people out there and tell them what we have and what our product could do for them. Okay, healthy lifestyle, eat well, make exercise, have a good mental health, and find the correct supplement to live that healthy lifestyle you need to live. If you don't invest in your health today, tomorrow you will have to spend it on your illness. Okay, so this is what you have. I had it with me here. You see, these are the products. These are the products, and you have the product. You have the company. You have the support of your leadership. You have all of these spaces. What do you need to do? Take action. Take action. The need is over there. The need is outside. Just go there and tell the whole world what we can do for them. And our vision, integrity, devotion, action, family, and you together, we could do a lot of things. And thank you and happy holidays. I see you back in January. We're going to let you know when it's going to be our next wellness team Zoom. And I'm very proud of you, and I'm very happy to be here with you and give you some tips, give you some explanations so you could be you could have and perform better with your customers and in your own businesses. Okay, thank you again and have happy holidays. Thank you, Dave, and happy holidays to you too.
Thanks for being with us tonight. Thanks again to Dr. Fernandez. Phenomenal information to help build our business and to help us be better, to be well. I love all of the concepts he presented and the great information packed into that call. So thanks for being with us. And as Dr. Fernandez says, happy holidays to everyone. We will be back with you again in January. Keep an eye on the social media channels, on the emails coming in and things like that. And we look forward to talking with you again very soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.